Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, or if you're watching live on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Thanks, however you're watching. Thank you for watching, and we are back here in MLB The Show 24. George Kirby going to be on the mound today. Tanner Babu? I'm not sure. I apologize. I'm not trying to make fun of your last name. That sounded really mean of me just pronouncing a bunch of different ways. Sorry about that. That's not the intention. I'm sure you're watching, Tanner. I apologize to you personally. We are coming off, hopefully, the worst loss of the season. I know it's only 6 games in, but I'd like to not see another loss like that. I went to bed pretty angry, pretty irritated, if I'm being honest. Some of the kids, I believe, might call it tilted, but that makes me feel very old, so I'm not going to use that vernacular. But that way, you kind of know where my mind was the other day. Not great. And I was thinking about it. Just trying to figure out kind of what went wrong. And obviously taking your hand off the controller as you throw a pitch, bad start. That's a bad start to the plan. But I think the bigger, not problem, but the big difference is that I had an opportunity to sub the pitcher out and bring in Munoz, just throw some heat and try and get out of it. We gave up the 1 run. It was no big deal. Still 4-2. We just can't give up that home run. That sucks. The one thing is that the players, whatever player thing is on the outfield wall is yellow. What is it called? Whatever. The player's logo that's on the outfield wall is yellow, and that is the same color that the timing thing is on the up. Don't think it mattered. I think it hit the steps. I checked the footage afterwards, and it looked like it was going to be clear anyway. It wasn't like it hit the top of the wall. So I had no idea that it was even a gettable ball. But I think the biggest thing that threw me for a loop was the fact that J.P. Crawford actually makes a super solid throw. If that throw ends up in the red, if it ends up, offline in any way, it gets thrown out, you're thrown out of play and they advance to second. If it misses and they advance to second, running around and the craziness starts to settle in, then I think that I start to think a little bit differently and going okay, we just had a mistake that was made worse because I made a bad throw. I think about that a little bit differently because the throw was good. I looked at it and went, well, I made one little mistake, but still recovered on the backside, which makes me think, well, I made one mistake. I can still recover again. So still should have taken him out after they scored the 1 run. I had the pitchers up. Got to be better in those situations. The flip side, too, is that the hitting was really difficult. I had a hard time catching up to those balls. They brought in Emmanuel Clase, and he was lights fucking out. He was throwing pitches that were 99 to 100 and then dropping them down to 88, and it was a mess. We only gave up, 1 hit in the extra innings, and that was enough to drive in the run. So we're going to recover. It's a new day. We're going to just not worry about it. This is the last game before a day off as we take a quick look here at the calendar. We'll have some Egg Hunt Diamond Dynasty stuff tomorrow, which is a video that I recorded back on Sunday, I want to say, Saturday or Sunday. So check that out tomorrow. If the Egg Hunt is still live, I might tinker around with it just a little bit more because I do kind of enjoy it, but I don't know. The Diamond Dynasty isn't necessarily my favorite thing in the world. But yeah, we're going to try and pick up a win here, win our second series of the season, and try and keep pace here. It's a tight race so far. We're only a half game ahead of the Rangers. The Athletics technically in first place. That's alphabetical. No, it's not. Athletics 4-2, the Mariners 4-2, the Astros, they're getting the short end of the stick, which, frankly, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me 6 p.m. Pacific time every day right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Check twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. I need to put a schedule down in the description. I will try to get that done for the next series. I should try to get it done for this video, but we'll see what happens. So let's jump into the gameplay. We're going to go play next game, play full game. You know what I haven't worn is I don't know if I want to go home, wild home yet. BP home, no, that's just the road. You know what, we will just go regular road. Or regular home, excuse me. Open. Clear skies. Come on. George Kirby. Okay. I think we try to push it a little bit here. Some of these players are a little tired. I need their speed. We have a right-handed pitcher coming in. I don't want the triple righty here at the bottom. I don't know if Marlowe. You know what? Let's throw Marlowe in there. That at least mixes it up and gives us a bit of extra speed in the outfield. It's actually a very speedy outfield. 94, 80, and 76. I think I like this lineup. Okay, let's go with, I don't know, do I love Josh Rojas at the top? I usually want to lead off with Julio, Road Warrior, bad ball, breaking ball hitter. Weird. It's wild that he's a Road Warrior. Okay. You know what? I think we'll just go with that. Skip. And we're in. We're going. Game number 7. We'll be at least 500 on this this homestand. We'll be on the road. We'll be facing Milwaukee. Toronto is another one. I can't remember. I don't have the shocking. I don't have the schedule memorized. Sorry, everybody. I know you needed me to know
We're
it.
here in Seattle. Major League Baseball.
We are in
on
Seattle.
tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle
man.
Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the
I
final
had
game of a
everything
three-game set.
lined up
They've
to
split the
correctly to
and
win
regardless
yesterday's
of
game
how
and just
important
couldn't
the series
execute.
is within the larger
Going to be
picture of the
curious to see
season,
if I can
it's a
get some
game
of
you
these
wanna
third
get up
outs a
for.
little
Every
easier
series
today.
win feels
It's
good,
been
so we should see a fun
tricky
matchup in this
all
one.
series
All right, we'll be
long.
back to get this one started
Really
after
fast on the
this.
first 2 outs. That third out has been so difficult
So
at
just about
times.
set. Pitching in our game
Well,
today,
do have George Kirby. He has a whip of .43 in his 7 innings so far this season, a 1-0 record. No ERA, 8 strikeouts, no walks. Let's go. Stephen Kwan? No, what? Andres Jimenez. Sorry. Sorry, I saw my nightmare right in front of my eyes.
For him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield,
Yeah.
I'm loving every minute of it.
We hold the 3rd wild card seed. I'm so glad that they're going to update that for us every single game this season.
Towards first, France.
This is the kind of game I would love to go to. It's like a 1:10 p.m. Wednesday ball
Let's check
game.
out the lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue
Strike
a lot
thrower.
of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly
Okay, so there's our
patient
first
as a hitter
out, and that was
because
2
the
pitches.
umpire's generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's
I think
in
the
his
weird thing
repertoire,
about
be
yesterday
aggressive
was
in
that
what you can handle. And you get
we,
3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
We struggled against like the
An
bottom of the
all-star
lineup.
season ago.
Felt like we
He
struggled
features
against
a
teams
four-seam
or players that
fastball,
we shouldn't be
sinker, a slider,
having that much
a
trouble
curve,
with.
and
Like
occasionally
a little bit of
works in a
trouble,
splitter.
sure. Maybe there's just
One
somebody
out,
with a
base
good
is
eye,
empty.
good feel for it that day. Whoops.
Swings and misses.
I accidentally hit LB. I don't know if that caused a
Chased the
problem, but
fastball
there's,
up the
okay,
ladder
5
for
pitches,
strike
2
3.
outs.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Appeared as a pinch hitter yesterday. Back in the lineup for this one. That one's in
There's
there.
a strike.
0-1.
I don't want to get too in my head about it, but it has been an interesting
Bounced out to
theme
short,
throughout this
Crawford.
series. Naylor with some weak
Whips it to
contact.
first.
Nice
Guardians
nice
go
stab
down
there
in
by
order.
France.
We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Tanner Bybee.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's
Oh, they
got
said
to
Bybee,
limit
by the way.
damage,
Bybee.
make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work
Bybee,
around that, he can give
Bybee,
a quality
Bybee.
start,
Ow.
hand this off to the
Boom,
bullpen
nailed it.
later
Hilarious
on,
joke.
and put his team in a position to win a game.
All right,
We go to the
what are we
bottom of the
facing
first.
off against
Now it's
today?
the DH,
We have a
Josh
96 mile an hour fastball, an 85 mile an hour slider, circle change at 86, and a curveball at 78. They like to start with their off speed.
There's a strike.
Okay, it's probably the second time through the lineup.
Ground ball.
Darn
Naylor.
it. We were kind of there.
One gone, bottom
Kind
half
of there.
first.
Was it early on
And
that
now
or
we check
late
out
on
the
that last
Mariners
one?
lineup.
Here's
A
our
really
lineup. Oh, I was
frustrating
going to try
showing
and
for them in their
hide my
last game.
camera.
Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those
60-day IL.
situations.
Rip.
You have to figure out what
I
your
guess
plan
technically
gonna
not
be.
rip
Maybe
because they are
watch
still
some tape
alive.
from the last game.
Just
Make the
early. Okay.
adjustment. So
Gotta slow
if you
down,
get
though.
those opportunities in this one, you've got
Oh,
a much
that's-
better chance of
Damn
scoring
it.
some runs.
I missed that one. Pirate character. Damn it. We did miss a couple pitches in yesterday's game. Oh, that's a bad swing.
And that one
Settle
wrapped
down.
foul.
Settle down. I think all we've seen so
Here
far are
comes the pitch.
fastballs.
The shortstop
That's a
takes the
fastball again.
ball.
Okay.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next
Okay, the
ball
off speed
break
was
down to the
coming. Good
dirt.
job. Looked high.
In the air, out
no
towards
way.
right center. Laureano makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting third.
Thought it was days
The center
gone.
fielder.
And now it's Julio
What is the
Rodriguez.
60-day IL?
Singing, you gotta
The
appreciate
60-day
a guy who's
injured
this good
list?
defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. He
Oh,
swings
too
and
aggressive.
misses at the first
Too
pitch.
aggressive. It's a good
So
throw
how
of a
much does
slider
his
up there.
speed factor into his ability to go get it.
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks
It was at least
this
in the
ball's gonna
zone.
get
It is still
down.
a bad
Because
swing.
of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Florial under this
Early-
one.
we're early on this
Hauls it in to
four-seam
end the
fastball.
inning. Scoreless after one.
Early and off the end of the bat. Wouldn't be surprised if we dropped in our hitting difficulty here. I think it was probably a little inflated going into this early part of the season.
And we're back. Top of the second. Now the third
Jose
baseman.
Ramirez.
Jose
Ramirez.
And the pitch. Ground ball left side.
We can't
And
forget
it goes
Ramirez
just
threw
foul.
home yesterday in a bases loaded situation.
Popped up to the left. Into foul
Would have
ground.
been a theoretical fifth
Urias
run,
makes the
which
catch,
means that
and there's
even if
one
we
gone.
gave up the 3 in the
Fastball
8th, we
is
still would have had a
right there.
lead.
They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the rookie DH, Kyle
In
Mansard.
game, I've seen
Homered
out
in
of
the ball game
season
yesterday
players
afternoon.
in the 10-day. I don't know. I don't usually mess with that stuff.
Foul ball. Second inning here, no score.
Really like starting with the sinker low and away.
Out to center,
Not really what we're looking for.
two
Okay,
down.
we're good.
Fell off to a great start. He's really
Another
cruising out
couple
there on the
pitches
mound.
here.
He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And they're at the
There we go,
knees.
sinker low
It's
and away.
0-1.
I think kind of the interesting piece here for me
Two
in
outs,
today's
bases
game is going to be
empty.
the fact
The
that we
fastball at the
are
bottom of the zone can be
not going to
very
have
effective. Just
Munoz
gotta
because
keep
we
it on
used
the
his arm a
course.
lot last night.
Comebacker to the mound.
Unless we just use him for like
First.
an out.
And that is that. The Guardians go down.
Okay, so we are
8-1.
quickly
We'll
through
go to the bottom
the
of the
top
second.
2/3
No
of their
score.
lineup with about 15 pitches. Oh, fan came. Fan
And
came.
welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Mariners,
inning. Now the Mariners
the catcher,
catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
The wind of the pitch. Edge of the zone
That's a
for
fine
strike.
take. That's a fine take. Opened him up with a slider.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Damn, late on that. Really did throw off the
And a
timing
quick
there.
out number one.
Really late on that
And now
slider.
for Seattle, Luke Raley. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And immediately pumps in a strike
He
to the
has me
left-handed hitter.
backwards. Looked up, he went down. Looked down, he went up.
And he takes a
Look
strike.
down, he went up
Doesn't seem
again.
like the pitch up has
Back
an
to
offer on
back.
Either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now.
Oh my God.
And a swing and
That was a
miss.
really good
2 out.
curveball.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
I was just trying to get a piece of it.
And
He's
first
going with the
offering is
fastball.
foul.
Why the hell did he start off with the slider? Oh, that's a bad swing. Where's the check swing for any of these guys?
In the zone, hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hard grounder.
Okay, there we go. There's a hit. First hit of the game.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That is so weird. He started off with a slider
Over that one. There's nothing
against
cheap about the way
Raleigh,
he got that one through the
and then
infield.
that's
That
it.
was a rip.
He's gone right back to the fastball.
Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's a curveball I probably should have crushed.
In the air to left center.
No, under it.
Makes the catch, inning over.
Good timing though.
Mariners leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Gabriel Arias. Kirby back to work. On the ground to short. On to France. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Athletics win in extras versus the Red Sox.
Laureano comes up to hit. Laureano in his
That
sixth
fastball
season
was not
in
where I
the
wanted
spot
it.
in today's lineup, and he found his way.
Definitely
onto
wanted
the
that a
team
little
after
more
being
toward the
claimed off
outside.
waivers. Top of the third, no score.
There we go. Nice foul.
That just
darn.
misses. Now 1-2.
Darn.
Look, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
I don't think that's true.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Cut and miss. That might be the longest at bat we've seen so far.
Fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now
There
it's
we go.
Esteban Florial.
Nice sinker to get him started. That was a
Next
bad
offering
pitch.
is
You
foul
bailed me
back.
out there.
Swing
And
and
I
a
bailed
line
him
drive
out.
base
Darn it.
hit out into center field.
0-2
Just kinda
count.
sliced
Couldn't get
one
that
into center.
curveball to drop.
Handled that down and
As
in
much as I
breaking ball
wanted.
very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on
That's
it.
foul.
The very last
Good
ball.
God, that is foul. Stop it.
And that's off.
Overpitched
the
that
inside
one,
edge.
pulled it left.
And that is ball one. Bounce to third.
This is such a lefty
Whips it
lineup,
across.
and
That's out number 3.
I don't know how many lefties we have in the pen.
Guardians leave one. Still
I think they
no
probably have a
score.
couple switch hitters as well.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. And here
Gonna
it
start.
comes. And there's the strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And ball one.
Just kind of try and slow down the best we can here.
And the pitch.
That's
Hard hit,
on
right
top of
side.
it. God dang.
Toss to Naylor. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Luis Arias.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that.
Ooh,
ball in
it
the
was a
air, maybe
curveball.
drive it into the
It
gap.
was a curveball, too aggressive.
Arias measures 5 feet 10 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a native of
that's-
Mexico.
Man,
Tosses to
this
first.
is
Two
not
up,
going
two down.
well here.
Here's Josh Rojas. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. A swing and a miss.
That curveball
And
is
that's
so
strike one.
slow. So second time through the lineup, started with a curveball. It's a fastball way early on that.
The 0-2. Just
Outside.
missed.
It's a good take.
That's a good take on the curveball. That is the pitch that we have to just kind of let go.
2 outs. That
There we
one
go.
misses,
There we
and it's
go.
3-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Laureano
That one I'm
settles
okay
under
with.
it.
I said to let it. I just
got
said
it.
let it go,
And
but
that is the third
I think,
out of the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless.
ugh, probably should have had that one. But I wasn't looking up in the zone. I doubt that's where he wanted that pitch.
On to the fourth. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
Steven Kwan not in the lineup today?
Misses.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again
That's a bad
today.
pitch.
Pitch misses.
Overpitched it.
2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your
Fucking
hand.
hits up the middle, man.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1.
Got him. Okay, huge double play right there.
4-6-3
Huge double play. Nice job, Polanco. That was a pretty slow roller. Wasn't sure we were going to get either of them.
How you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play.
Hey, Jeff McNeil, that's how you
Very
execute
well
a double play.
Here's Jose
You don't just
Ramirez.
stand there.
He popped out his first time.
Oop, that's a bad
Bounce to
pitch.
the right. And foul.
No reason to dive for that ball.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side.
That was a problem we had. I kept injuring the second baseman.
And that'll do it.
Diving for balls. It was like,
On to the bottom of the
I
fourth
injured
now.
like 3
Still
of
with
them.
No score.
or maybe 2 different guys, like 3 total times, maybe 4. We lost Colton Wong for the entire postseason run because I dove with
Ready
him
to go
in a
for the
meaningless
last half of the
game.
inning. Down the
Okay.
number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. The wind of the pitch.
No,
Late
good
on that
God.
fastball.
Oh my God.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul
Boy, if I was
ball.
actually looking at the fucking screen, might have been able to do something with that.
Good
It's
eye
outside.
right there.
Really good
Just
take,
gotta
especially
slow
with 2
down.
strikes.
There's a swing and a drive.
Second.
Hit one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
We're good.
Loriano hustles to get it in.
I think that
Runner
actually
holds
could
at
be a
second,
triple with
so
someone who's a
another
little
base
faster.
hit could get us the first run of the game.
Everything
Okay,
came
there we
together.
go. See, we took a deep
Just
breath.
a solid swing.
Slowed
right
down.
there. Caught it out front and lifted
Cranked the
it to
double.
the outfield
Let's
for
go.
a base hit. Those always feel great. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitches
That's
in
fine.
there.
Inside,
That's
no
strike
problem.
one.
No problem.
And
That's a good take.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit.
That's a great take right there. Let's go. Ooh, got me with a circle change.
And that's strike 2.
Shit. Easy, easy, easy walk.
That could jumpstart
Okay.
an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up. with a free
Cal,
pass.
Cal, and then Luke.
Up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up.
No, oh my God. Does anyone fucking check swing?
Damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a
I
pitch that you can
swear, I
handle.
just tapped it.
On the ground right side. 4,
That is
6,
heinous.
3.
Just
And they
on top
turn
of
the
it.
double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you
That
don't really get to
is
appreciate all of the finer details
so
of how these guys
fucking
execute.
irritating.
Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it
That's a bad
off.
swing.
Swinging a foul over the screen.
I just
and
don't
back.
trust what I'm
Out of play.
seeing.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's
a good
off
take.
the inside edge.
At least
And
the
it's a
swing
ball
was
to
on
strike.
a pitch in the zone.
That one missed.
Huh, good take. That's a
The M's with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is downstairs.
full count here. Polanco on
waiting
deck.
for a turn at the plate. In the air,
Go,
right field,
go,
pretty well
go,
struck.
go,
Loriano
go.
reaching back
No,
on
at
running
the
track
wall.
and hauls it in.
Son of a fucking bitch.
So a leadoff double,
Fuck
but they can't cash
off.
it in. We played 4.
You're
We're tied,
kidding.
0-0.
Where's that wind blowing in from?
Back
It's blowing out.
in
Ah,
Seattle,
fuck off.
Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kyle Manzardo. The pitch. That one finds the corner.
Realized that was
You
the
know, these
that was the pitch I
Guardians
started
just lacking
him off with
discipline
last
in this
time.
ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and
that's
it's
a
led
bad.
to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's a
Fastball's
base
definitely
hit.
been sailing
So
on me.
a runner
I can't
aboard to
believe
start
I
the inning.
didn't get out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the
It's a
plate.
real bad
You trusted your hands, you let the ball
fastball.
travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it's into the gap. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the
Fastball
ballgame.
is just not where I
in
want
the
it.
box now, take strike 1. And now it's even up.
Strikeout here would be pretty big. Okay, that's fine. 2-strike count. Get him to swing. We're going to tuck it as high and tight as possible.
And a foul ball.
Not
He
not
stays
quite as
alive.
high and tight as I wanted it.
Another 1-2.
There we go. Okay, that's a big strikeout. If we can turn 2 here, we'll be all right.
All the way. He set
Let's
him up
go.
with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in
There we
there.
go. That's a nice
Strike
slider
1.
in. I like
The
that.
dish looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
They go right back to the slider.
Runners
Just
at
a
the
little
corners,
further
one
out.
away. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Foul.
And
That's a fair ball?
Run scores
Oh
easily,
my
and it's
God.
1-0. Throw comes in and holds the
That's
runner
a
at third.
fair
They're at the
ball?
corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down.
It's right on the line.
Esteban Florial digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Rayleigh makes the play. Runner tags for home.
Easy double play.
Applies the tag, and they
That
get
is
two.
so frustrating.
Double play.
That
They
is
limit
so
the damage
fucking
here.
frustrating.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen.
That's how we
rope
lost
at
that game to
home.
Boston,
That'll end the inning with a
1-0.
bang.
We just had a runner. We had that inning. I think it was like the 8th inning, something like that. It was pretty late in the game where we just could not get out of the inning.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
Truly unfortunate that we were not able to get Crawford in.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level
Double
of
play was
confidence
awful.
when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
I'm under it, I'm on top of it, and I fucking hate it.
Brings it in.
God damn it. It's
And
one
there's
of
one
these
down.
fucking kinds of
Ty
games.
France up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, I probably need to figure out the bullpen.
Runner
I
up.
need to take a look at it. We have Sasado. We have Brash that we can use. We have Spire as well. Ooh, I'm gonna, you know what? Let's cancel. Oh. Sit down. Wonder if Brash might need to be our closer today. Try Stout maybe. Maybe sit him down and go with that.
On at first with one gone. Now it's the
Okay.
right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Pitch
It's a
misses
good take right there.
And that's ball 1. France at first, one gone. To short,
That's a double
could be
play.
2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Andres Jimenez. Foul ball there. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And strike 2. Gets a piece, and it
What
stays
the
0-2.
fuck was that pitch?
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Neither of those pitches were good.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back.
Runner takes off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right through there for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Rayleigh makes the grab on the run.
The first baseman, number
Josh
22.
Naylor digs in now. And Cleveland on top 1-0. On the ground, right side. On to first.
I'll take that.
Play is made.
Lucky that was actually. Lucky that was good. That was
Now
just
it's Jose
barely
Ramirez.
there.
reaches the top part of the
I don't know
zone,
how that
and
was
that is
that
strike
far
one.
left.
And that's down and away.
Be careful here.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt. Tag.
Got
Save.
it. Got it.
Into third on a
What?
wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground to third. Urias slings to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that is that.
Get me out of
One
this
hit, one
series.
left.
Leave
9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit
big
in
old
the home
pains
half
in
of
my
the 6th.
ass.
It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing.
Pretty brutal double plays that we've had today.
Back at T-Mobile Park.
we go.
Now at the plate, Luis
The
Urias.
third baseman, Luis
Baidu back to work.
Urias.
Inside, almost got him. And it's even up.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Look at my
Came
eye.
out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's going to be Josh Rojas.
Ball 1, no
And the
strike.
first offering is not close.
Doesn't
Well,
have
base hits
great
in the series
control.
for him
I'm
so
bailing him
far.
out.
It's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And there's 2 away.
I think this is where the low
Now it's the
contact
shortstop, JP
rank for our team, which is like in the 20s. I think this is where things are starting to kind of come apart. Damn it.
Lined, and that's a base
I mean, it's a
hit.
great hit.
And that
It's on a
keeps the inning
curveball
going.
over the heart of the plate. I shouldn't be mad. I do want to rip it out of the fucking stadium, though.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
And that's
That's
in
fine.
there for strike 1.
Well, with the
That's
tying run at
fine.
first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next offering
take.
upstairs. And that one missing
There,
low.
finally. Thank you, Julio. With a check swing.
2 outs. Chop back up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And the inning
I feel like the game is
over.
desperately trying to
One
give me a
left for
hit, and I
Seattle.
just
They trail
refuse.
here, 1-0.
Oh, my God.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Mansardo. And the right-hander back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short.
I'm throwing a lot of sinkers. First pitch on the low outside
He's doing
corner.
a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
The offense needs to start showing
Not
some
really
fight
sure.
against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
It's a nice, it's been a while since we've heard that.
3-pitch strikeout, and you
Fourth-
look at the
fourth
sequence.
strikeout of the day.
Clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Next to hit, Gabriel Arias. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Let's go Guardians. Come on.
Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
We go, go a little slider outside.
The 2-2 on the way. And down on
Okay.
strikes he
All
goes.
right.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3.
Do you have a
Still
favorite
lead at
team, by the
1-0.
way? I saw you mention yesterday that you were glad that you weren't playing, that I wasn't playing as one of the teams that you hate.
Back in Seattle, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Wouldn't
1-0.
chase that time.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses,
Rangers,
he misses
okay.
outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Center field.
That's not going to get out.
Florial under it.
Damn it.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
It's not going to get
And there's
down.
one
Not going to
down.
get, like,
Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen, Sam Hentges. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Barlow, the right
The
hander,
Marlins
also
as well.
getting
Okay.
loose.
Okay. I'm all for picking a team based on like an animal
Looking to get
that
the
you
tying
enjoy,
run
or
on base. That
get
was
out,
absolutely
get out, ball,
awesome.
get out, ball, get out, ball. Let's go, Luke Raley. Fuck yes, finally.
A solo shot
Get out,
his
ball.
second
Let's
year,
go.
and we are all tied
Super excited to
up.
lose this
It's
game in
1-1.
extras.
Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely
Ooh.
buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in
I
our
thought that was going to be a
broadcast
double. I really did not believe that that was going to get out.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Okay,
And
that was
that
a,
one
that was a
fouled
pitch I
off.
needed to take no matter what. Okay. Yeah, the
One run
Marlin is
across in the
kind of
frame
a
so
weird,
far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just
kind of a
missed.
weird, what is it? Nickname. That's the word that I'm trying to think of.
And another
Okay.
ball.
Okay.
One down, base is empty.
Oof, that was a circle change.
And now 2-2.
Absolutely got me.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Yeah.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off.
That was it.
again.
That was
And it remains 3-2.
that was it. That was a
The pitch. And
okay.
there's ball
All right.
4.
I'll take a walk. I'll take a walk. It's fine.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
The first
Manager
We're
out
gonna
of
go to the
dugout
bullpen.
now, and
Definitely
it looks
missed
like we'll see a
back-to-back
change
home
on the
runs,
mound.
but that's okay.
Tanner Bybee
That's
won't
okay.
go any further, and
We're
as
gonna
he
get an
heads for the
opportunity
dugout,
here.
we'll take a quick
We
break.
have one on.
No arm on the
I
mound
believe we
when
have
get
one
there.
out. Hey, tailor-made double play coming right up for you.
New pitcher on now. Nick
right-hander.
Sandlin. He's making
Nick
his
Sandlin.
4th appearance of the season.
Nick Sandlin.
Okay. So look at his stats.
And now for Seattle, Ty France.
Righty. Slider at 82, a four-seam at 95, a sinker at 95, and a splitter at 88. Okay, that's a good take right there. Wasn't sure if he was going to want to go with that primary pitch to start us off or lead off with a fastball. It's a good check. Good check.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Next pitch is outside.
All right,
So
3-0. I think
definitely
we
a little
have to
wild
take
right
here.
out of the gate.
Well, it can be
We
a little
have
tough
to
coming
take.
from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And a full
Okay,
pitch
there we go. There we go.
This came apart right there. 4-pitch walk. And
What do you mean came apart? We
Players
started
not gonna
apart.
help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now the right fielder, Cade Marlowe.
All right, let him throw until he throws a strike.
First
There it
pitch,
is.
and
That's
that's in
fine.
for a strike.
0-1
That's
for
fine.
count.
Chase
That's a
swing.
bad
Did he
swing.
go?
That
Yes, he
was,
did.
I was trying to check.
Down the line. Arias drifts towards it, tries to make the play, but it's foul.
I can't believe they gave me the no doubt animation with 48
2-on-1
power.
out. In the air, left field. Arias settles underneath it, pulls it
Slide
in
her
for
way up
the
in the
out.
zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Urias.
Oh, Sean, no.
Strike one. From
Slow
a pitcher's
down.
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Early on that slider. Wouldn't have done anything with it.
The 0-2. And ball one.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Now, if I could just hold back a little bit.
The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. But no
We're not
advance
going
for the
anywhere.
runners. And a pitch. Spoils
Okay,
that
there
one,
we
and
go.
it
At least
remains
foul it off.
2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is outside. Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. Outside
That's
and
easy. Let's
That's a great
go.
at-bat. He saw a lot
All
of
right.
pitches and earned a walk.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the
We go,
moments where
Rojas.
everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do
I bailed
damage
him out.
against a guy like this.
That's
Mailer gets under it.
Oh, that's so
Makes
frustrating.
the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run.
I just
thanks
walked
to
such a
this solo
fucking
homer.
tightrope. There was
All even.
no reason to swing at that pitch.
Back now as it'll be a
That
pinch
was
hitter to lead off.
god awful. All right, we are going to go with.
For Cleveland,
Oops.
number 38.
Stephen
I bring in a
Kwan,
left-
he represents the go-ahead run.
lefty
New
pitcher.
for the Mariners,
Number
Gabe
56.
Spire.
There was
And
just
they
no
felt it was
reason to
time
swing at
bring
that
on a
pitch.
left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
I survived some bad at bats, and then I just gave in. Let's try and run that circle change again. Not a pitch I love throwing, so we will just try to avoid it.
As the lefty gets to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Excellent. That's not the start I'm looking for.
And that misses
For
off the
fuck's
outside
sake,
edge.
come on.
Ranking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
So mad at myself right now.
On deck for the Guardians. See the velocity 97
That's a strike.
with that fastball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And here's a 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Knocks it down.
I pushed up on the right stick, hoping that that would, like,
mentally and physically
dive.
ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Florial in the box here. Let's
Kind
that one
of
go
hate
for ball.
pitching with lefties.
Next offering is in for a strike. with the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top of the
That's a
eighth.
terrible pitch. What the fuck?
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away.
So then
Still
what's
1
the-
and 2. Kicks and deals.
Okay, there we go. Circle change, change of speed helped. What the hell's the dive button?
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now the lefty. That's to third. And it gets by him.
That is so frustrating.
Not much to this one other than
I
just
did the
willingness to
correct
go the
thing.
other
It
way.
just poked it down the line. That's the second hit that they have had.
Staying back and letting the ball get deep. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Roquillo in the box now. Takes strike one. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground. But
Swing and a miss. Had him out
This
front
is the
for
same
strikeout.
problem we had against
nice
Boston
work
in
there
the
to get the
loss that we had
strikeout.
against
That's a
them.
big second out.
Multiple
I'll tell
runners
you,
on,
this whole crowd
and it's just
is
taking us a
behind
long
the
time
guys
to
who
get
go
outs.
ahead, run stranded in
Not
scoring
rolling
position.
into any
This is
double
a
plays or
big
anything.
moment in this game.
Naylor in the box now. Takes strike one. Go-ahead run at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Up and in at 1-1.
And we're out of it. Okay.
Miss a big chance
Holy
to take
shit.
the lead here late. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Staying in the game on defense.
Cal and
Steven
Julio are
Kwan,
0 for
ready to do
5
right fielder
combined.
after
Oh, Steven
entering as a
Kwan's back?
pinch hitter.
No.
New pitcher now, Sam Hentges.
Sir, I thought
This
you were
is his
done
first appearance of the
kicking my
season.
ass.
Number 31, Sam Hentges.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Of course, they brought in a lefty here.
The line to kick the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
98 on a fastball, 82 on that 12-6 curve, slider at 90, sinker at 97.
To the right
That's
side.
exactly what he wanted. Fuck.
In plenty of time to first.
Just
Leadoff man is
can't.
out here in the 8th. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. In the air, center
It just feels
field.
like
He's
everything
under
has
it.
been on the wrong
Squeezes
side,
it.
wrong part of the
That's out
bat.
number 2. Cal Raleigh.
Let's go ahead and pinch hit here with
Mitch Garver.
Garver.
And he's taken this guy deep a few times in his career, Boog, so look for him to have some good swings up there at the plate. Pretty comfortable, it seems.
The pitch. And that one hammered. And that ball is going.
Mitch Garver! Go ahead, home run! Let's fucking go! I didn't think that was getting out!
His second home run of the series, and the
Fuck
Mariners
yes!
have the lead. It's 2-1.
Did not think, I thought that was a
He's
double
already
or an
in
out.
back-to-back games now.
Yep,
player
seeing
got
the ball
injured?
well, and he's
Damn.
got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Sounds like you're just having a rough MLB The Show session over there. Injured player. The rosters aren't working.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success when you really have
That was
to
an
keep yourself
opposite
locked
field
into the
home
game
run.
and ready at
Okay.
any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
With the way that... Is that Stephen Kwan, by the way?
With 2 away.
Oops.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
With
Pitches
2
in for a
outs, too?
strike, and it's
Okay,
over.
hold on. I gotta get into the bullpen here. Gotta get into the bullpen. Oh, good God. So we're going to go Brash. We're going to sit you down. And we will warm up Munoz just in case. We might... What do we... Switch. Switch lefty, lefty.
One.
Oh,
that
that
one's
was...
fouled off.
It was late. I was
This is
under
a
it.
spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh
Here we
and
go.
get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Going to destroy the Mariners? Impossible.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Polanco.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second. And that'll put
Don't
runners
even
at first
dare.
away.
I see you out there, Stephen
He's got
Kwan.
3 hits in a row for the offense. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Okay, got to slow down here.
Swing and a bouncer. Ramirez tosses to first.
That was a bad play.
ends the
That was a
inning
bad play.
and
Literally
stops
said,
things from getting
got
out
to
of
slow
hand.
it down here,
The
and
Mariners
then
pick up a run thanks to
it
this
looked really
solo.
good. I got on top of it.
Last chance coming up for the Guardians.
Okay, so Garver's going to be in catching.
Ladies
So
and
remaining in the game
gentlemen,
defensively,
your
Mitch Garver. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the
Now
game as a pinch hitter.
number 18.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Both guys are ready.
Spire back to work. That one finds the zone. Going
Oh,
around.
one's the count.
Late in the game,
I know.
everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right
Nope,
there.
that's the ball.
Next offering upstairs. And he deals. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. Keeps the at bat
Foul
going
ball.
with a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the
Oh
air.
my
He's under
God.
it.
Can we not do that, please?
And there's one
Fuck,
down.
how was that
That's a
slider
big
that bad?
first out right
That's the
there,
second or
and
third
that
one that we've
changes
had that
things.
have... oof.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get
Okay.
a runner on.
All
and get
right.
one around the bases.
Okay.
On to
Here we
France,
go.
and the
Here we
Guardians with
go.
one out left.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Little chopper rolls foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
We're just going slider a little further out. Got him. We win! Oh my goodness.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series.
Pretty
which is
not great game. We had 8 hits total, most of them in that that bottom of the 8th inning. Would have loved with Ty France to drive in at least one more run to make it a little bit easier. Big gamble to leave the lefty in there, but I think it worked out. I understand that it's easy to look at it and go, hey, not the worst decision in the world. It was not a great decision. Not a great decision. I had 2 righties up, ready to go. That base running decision was bafflingly bad. Like, Raleigh was set up for so long back there. Garver got out of the park after not getting out of the park on a previous hit. Garver? Oof. I say Garver twice. Gabe Spear picks up win number 1. Mitch Garver, your player of the game, 1 for 1 in a solo shot. Luke Raley was the guy I was talking about. He was 2 for 4. Never mind, we're losing 12 to 4.
9 runners on base. For Cleveland,
Well, hopefully your character has a good
runners, they left 6
game.
runners on base.
especially if it's an 8-run game. Go ahead and crank a couple homers, but if you let the Mariners win, no problem. Garver is player of the game. Rayleigh was the guy I was talking about. He felt like he should have had at least a double on that, which is why I didn't trust either of those homers to get out, but they were able to get out. Crawford was 2 for 4 with a double. Jorge Polanco was 2 for 3 with a walk. Rayleigh, Crawford, and Polanco were 6 of the 8 hits, and if you throw in Garver, that's 7 of the 8 hits, and he was a pinch hitter, so that 2 for 4, that's not bad at all. That's not great. It means that a lot of our regular starters are 0 for today. Raleigh and Rodriguez, I'm sure, were both not looking too hot. There's the box score. I don't really want to look at this. Rojas, Crawford. Rodriguez was 0 for 3. He had a walk, though. Raleigh was 0 for 3. Polanco, France. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Crawford was 2 for 4. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong category. I apologize. Rodriguez, 0-0. 1-2-2. France had a hit. Marlowe was 0 for 3. Arias was only 0 for 2. Wow, what a glitch. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah. I thought Marlowe would be a better use than he was. He has good speed, but his contact isn't great. I think he ground out twice, but we score one solo home run in the 7th, solo home run in the 8th. We probably should have had a little bit more, but we were constantly on top. Two performance evaluations back to back. Oh dang. We were consistently on top of balls. We were consistently under balls, but we got just enough to get a victory. 2-1 over Cleveland. Let's see. 5-1, 4-1. So we're winning the first games of the series okay. And then we're losing game 2. Oh, no, we lost game 3 against Boston. Okay. Then there's like a couple tight wins. All right. Oh, so we're home. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There you have it. There is the game. We will be on the road for Milwaukee on Friday. We'll actually go ahead and advance the day, and then we will advance the day again. Dominique Canzone sustained an injury during today's game. Auto. Logan Gilbert 0-1 with a 1 ERA. Gross. Taking on Freddie Peralta in the Friday. Look at that. The Brew Crew. Gross. Those uniforms are ugly. Ugh. The hat looks really stupid. The color. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. It's behind me. The hat's really bad. Brew Crew's not the worst. But I guess at least they didn't go with the Pilots because they are the Seattle Pilots now. That was a good game. It was a close game. It was a tight game. It's a good bounce-back victory. I'm not super thrilled with the at-bats. We drew some walks. We did some good stuff. We're just not pushing across runs when we should be. Nice throw out from Rayleigh in left field. Really bad send. Didn't make any sense why you would send that speed against... Rayleigh has a really good arm. I think he has the best arm in the outfield. Rodriguez is a close second. But we do come up with a victory. That is good. We improve to 5-2. We take the series against Cleveland, who I'm sure we'll see later this season. We maintain our pace here. We're in a 3-team tie for first. And then the Rangers are just a half game back. The Angels not off to a good start at 2-4. We'll see how long that athletic streak lasts, because I doubt it. We'll probably be dealing with the Mariners all season. We'll be dealing with the Astros and the Rangers probably for most of the season, kind of dueling with them, and we'll have probably some pretty big matchups against them later in the season. Do we have Texas? I believe that's our first divisional series in Texas after Colorado. So we'll be on the road for Milwaukee and Toronto. Then we'll have a day off, and then home for some NL Central action. Then we'll head to the NL West. And there's that kind of weird day off. All right. There you go. There's a big stretch of games there. It's like 17 in a row or something. But, boy, we don't see Houston till May. That's fantastic. It's great news. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did enjoy the content, you can subscribe over here. It'll pop up. or it's already popped up, or whatever. I don't really know. I would take too long to outro these videos anyway. They ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Watch other baseball here. Check out this morning's video here, which is a taste test, the Wednesday taste test. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you Friday for more baseball action right here on the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with some Egg Hunt Diamond Dynasty. Good sports, good Mariners, good night.